Another thing that came to me earlier today, I'm on the roll. So, my entire life, I've just been a very deep thinker. A very deep thinker. And there would be times where I would try to talk, whether that be amongst my friends, whether it be at jobs I work at, whether that be in my family, whatever. And for some reason, there was never really a space for me to really be me. Until I went in and I started creating a space for myself to be me. And it has taken me a long time, long time to get to this mere moment today. And I just feel as though there's often times where the reason why we have so many people that are just sad, unhappy, angry, upset, resentful, vengeful, envious, jealous, boastful, competitive, corruptive. Golly, we could just keep going. But a lot of the times when you're feeling like those, feeling the characteristics for whatever you're feeling right now, it's not because of anything in the world making you feel that way. Yeah, there's different things that play a part, obviously. There's obstacles. There's, a lot of different moving pieces. However, we have to start learning to control our emotions and recognize that we have the ability to control that. Right now, we're limited on control when it comes to resources, when it comes to censorship, when it comes to the economy, when it comes to what you make for a living, when it comes to this war, when it comes to what they're feeding in front of our face and what we're receiving and what we're taking in. We're very limited. They've created that and it's very limited. Okay? But what you do have control over is what you pour out into this world. Not what you receive. We do not have control of what we receive right now. But we have control of what you pour out. You also have control over whatever you're receiving and what you do with it. Are you going to do with it what they want you to do? Are you going to get mad? Are you going to think we're all divided? Are you going to think it's this side or that side or this side or that side? Are you going to think that it gives you an excuse to do really nasty things in the dark? Is it going to give you an excuse to jump on the bandwagon to create smear campaigns or create talking points or jump on the bandwagon of gossiping or make fun of people or whatever? Again, I could go down this road, but what I hope this message is going where it needs to go, where I want it to go, is recognizing that as soon as I recognized that I lived in a world that I didn't have a voice, that I didn't have the ability to think for myself, and that I did not have the ability to be myself, and the only way that I was going to be provided that world is if I created it for myself. Nobody was going to create it for me. No one. And God has helped me find the fortitude and the perseverance and the will to survive in my everyday battles that we all face, to meet it where it's at and rise above it. Every single time, rise above it. Now, do I fall short all the time? Am I perfect always? Or not? Am I perfect always? I strive to be perfect. It's impossible. Oh gosh, I feel far from perfect. I do not strive to be perfect, and I don't strive to be normal. But I do find myself often just thinking about things and things that I pick up in just my everyday and just trying to understand the why. I've always been somebody that wants to understand the why. And it's so hard for me because I just can't understand where people have to be at to be a part of such egregious plans, to be a part of egregious acts towards people, towards innocent people, towards anyone. It's just so hard for me to adopt like where a brain has to be at to do that. And then when I place that with all the things that I do know I've been through, all the things that I do know that have been done to me, and just those entangled in it, it breaks my heart because I recognize that it has nothing to do with me. It just shows how broken they are. And that saddens me. Because generally speaking, nobody, you just don't attack people for no reason. It's just not the normal census of humanity, unless you're broken. And so it's one of those things, agree to disagree. I hope this video resonated. Valhalla's coming on and I'm excited about it. And I'm just loving Candace. I'm always going to be a big fan of Candace. I love Candace. I love Baron. I love Valhalla. I have Ian. I am Coach Tucker. I'm a fan of all of them. They're speaking truth, and a lot of people are fluffered by it. If you're fluffered by the truth, then speak your truth, and then maybe you'll be able to debunk what they're saying. Instead of being angry with them, why don't you speak your truth and debunk them? Start there. Instead of getting mad and angry at them, why don't you speak your truth? Speak your truth. What do you got to say that you're upset about them? Like, what about them? And they're saying that you're upset about. Say it. Say it. Put it out there. And until you do, though, you can't fault people for speaking their truth and their beliefs and standing up for what's right. I mean, that just doesn't make sense. And this is what we got to get to. If you have a problem with someone, say it to them. Say it to them. Instead of do all this madness in the back. Just have an adult conversation. I would love to have some adult conversations. You know what I'd start with? With a lot of them, truth be told. I've already had some of these, truthfully, in my dreams. And I don't share all my dreams. But you know what I'd start with? It's okay. I know. I love you. We're good. Can we move forward now? Can we move forward now? Are we at a better place? Can we move forward for the trajectory of your children and my child and their children and their children and their children? Can we move forward for humanity? Can we leave the past in the past? Bygones be bygones. But I don't know that those conversations will ever be had, and I'm not waiting for them. But it would go something like that. It truly would. The world has gotten so gross where you've now got ulterior motives of people assassinating or being a part of a cover-up in reference to their husband. And then everything going on with the war and everything with the politics and just in everyday life right now where you have own family members turning against each other for betrayal and money and whatever, that I just don't see any other way of getting to the other side of it unless there's a peace. And I'm willing and completely able to be that peace. I am more than willing to. And I say that with all of my heart. I really, really do. I really, really do. I wish I could give like the total feeling of that through this freaking video, because no one's winning in this. There's no winner or loser. None. Not in any of this. The only people are losing is all of us. All of us. Individually, all of us are losing. So, to get to that other side of being both losers, we're going to have to come together and be winners. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. And so I strive to do that in my everyday life, no matter what I got stacked against me. That makes no difference to me. All I can account for is who I am, what I stand on, what I pour into this world, and how I treat people. That's what I can account for. And that's what I stand on.